So the freeway is still closed and the traffic is still bad right here.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Welcome back to our channel, There's Life.
In this video we do a little bit of work on a couple of things. The taco trailers, sunroof. We almost do some work on a couple of things. And we also visit the school and we deal with some cold weather and some traffic.
We hope you guys enjoy the video.
It's cold outside. These dudes are hopping off. We dropped Jackson off at school already. That was kind of quick and he just hopped out and went in. But these guys are getting off at the mid-school now. You guys have a good day at school today. Love you guys. Be careful. Now all of our little dudes are off at school. Time to start our day. I have an engine lift at the house, commonly called a cherry picker, but the hydraulic jack is messed up on it and one of the caster wheels are locked in place. So it would be hard to move around and get the engine out of my car. So one of our friends from the church, he's actually going to go buy an engine lift, and for his shop, I guess he works at the rail yard, and he said he's going to go buy one so we can use it to do the engine in the car before he takes it to his rail yard. So he's going to drop that off today at our house, and we just got to be ready for them to call because only one of the guys, very few of the people know where we live from the church, so we're going to have to give some directions. I got a sausage biscuit with egg. I'm gonna put some grape jelly on it. Quick breakfast before we get anything taken care of. We're at Panda Express. We're getting a little bit of grub from Mama Bear.
There you go. Thank you. Can I have some mandarin sauce? Yeah. Thank you.
We had to go to Walmart earlier this morning. We picked up some oil and we picked up tablecloth. I went looking for some Flex Seal. I got a couple of things I need to be doing at home. And we ended up leaving from Walmart. We went to go meet my cousin Nicole, and we spent.
Jesus.
I always think, we're going to be talking to her for a little bit. 5-10 minutes. It's like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And we took off. We had to go over to Lowe's, our normal store. And when we went in there, it's always disheartening to see the people that need help there. So one of them grabbed a Monster real quick, and on the way out, one of the people we seen sitting out in the front seemed like they were a little young to be sitting out there, and I thought that they were from the school because Gallup Central High is right there too. And Mama Bear asked if she needed help, and she actually was like, I think she was crying, said she did, and I thought she just took off from the school. So we asked if she needed a ride anywhere, and she said she needed a ride to where her cousin works. So on the way there we found out that her dad had just kicked her out of the ride there at Lowe's, and he was intoxicated, I guess. And she doesn't know a whole lot of people in this town and didn't have anybody that could help. So we did what we could. We gave her a ride to McDonald's, and we were waiting a bit to make sure that her cousin was working or not, but she was telling us that once her phone connects to the Wi-Fi there, she'd be a lot better able to get a hold of people she needs to get a hold of. And we didn't want anybody bothering her sitting there, so we just gave her a few bucks to get something to eat, something to drink while she's sitting there trying to contact who she needs to contact. So we just left from there and we came over here to Panda Express. I think we're gonna go see if my cousin Nicole is still where she's at, because I was supposed to check her heater. It's really, really sad to see people in that situation, and especially because of alcohol. Like that's the hard part. Watching all these people, not even people we don't know, but watching our own family members and watching our own friends and relatives go through all these troubles and go through hard times and things that could have been avoided simply because alcohol was involved in a part of their life, even if it's not directly involved, like somehow down the line or up the line it was involved, and it creates problems that we don't even really need. Good afternoon, everybody. It is afternoon now. We made a whole round of picking up all the boys. Draven was supposed to have a meeting tonight at school with, what is it, student council, or what is that?
Student council and the officers for the school.
So he was supposed to have, Draven was supposed to have a student council meeting tonight, but they canceled it. So we have all the boys and we're picking up some grub. So we just ordered some pizza to save Mama some cooking tonight.
Awesome.
So we're gonna go grab some potato chips real quick and then head back and pick up the food and then head home. We are done with our quick trip into the dollar store.
I can't even see it.
Okay, We picked up the pizza, so now we're gonna head home.
Thank you, baby.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, guys.
Welcome back to another day with us. It is Thursday. It is 21 degrees outside. We're heading to Gallup right now, so we're gonna go drop these dudes off. I'm working on a couple of things, and I'm supposed to be working on a couple of things. So we'll see what we get done today. I got a few more cars to work on, so I'm gonna work on those in the truck while we're out and about doing whatever we gotta do. And
we got a deadline on the 17th.
Yes.
We always knew December, but now we know the actual day.
And I'm working on a tattoo for Jermunson.
Oh yeah.
He wanted one this week, and I started sketching it out last night, but like with our days are super crammed with stuff, there's hardly even like a half an hour when I have time to like do things other than what's already in the works. So I'm gonna work on that a little bit today, and hopefully we'll get to some of that work either tonight or tomorrow for the tattoo. But we'll see how this day unfolds. We're gonna take these dudes to school now. We have made it to Jackson School.
Make sure you keep it on, okay?
We're walking the little dude in.
Baby.
We like to show our face at the school so they know that we're here.
See you
You ready
later.
for school today, bro?
Yes.
He's the last one in elementary school.
Yeah.
He's in 4th grade this year, so next year will be his last year at Turpin, and we'll be, I guess, just mid-school parents.
Oh no.
We're at the mid-school. These dudes are gonna hop off now. We left from the mid-school. I don't really have anything to work on like right now that we can go and do other than the Ford with the 460, but it is way too cold, and a lot of times it is said, like when I look at the internet or I watch videos, and it says, oh yeah, the temperature doesn't determine whether or not you're breaking your tools. But I can't even do a percentage, because during the summertime I hardly break tools. Like I'll twist off a socket or I'll break a wrench, but that's if I'm doing something pretty insane with it.
Yeah.
During the winter is the only time I ever break tools just doing a normal job. So if it's going to be 20 degrees outside right now, there's no way I'm going to be wrenching on that truck until it warms up a little bit. I'm already running really low on my tools as it is. We're probably going to go work on some Christmas cards here somewhere until the post office opens. Quick breakfast for me. Then we'll get some for Mama. For my breakfast today, I grabbed a couple of these. They were 2 for $8, so a couple of chicken sandwiches with some hot sauce and some honey. Now we gotta figure out what Mama's gonna eat. I asked her what she wanted, and I'm not sure if she was joking or not, but she said hot Cheetos and cheese all over it. So I don't know if she was serious or not.
He's joking.
You good now? So after we got breakfast this morning, we're gonna go home to work on some stuff, but I just started working on it in the truck, so I was doing some writing. I had to write some stuff, and then I was doing some addresses, and now we're gonna check out the burners on this taco trailer real quick. I was supposed to do this the other day, but there was a complication with the scheduling and the time that they were available and the time that we were available. So we're gonna check it out right now, see what's going on with it, and see if there's anything we need to do other than probably just cleaning it, which is kind of alright now. You just take the torch tip cleaners for the welder and clean out all the burners, and they usually work pretty good after that. So we'll see what's going on. All right. We are here with the taco trailer here at Roscoe's, and I usually do the maintenance on this, so anytime there's something wrong with it, they'll call me and I'll just kind of show up and do the maintenance on it. So the burners are all right there and here. It's the burners under here, which usually never give us a problem. Those burners aren't getting too hot, so in order to provide more efficient flameage for them, let's see what I can do. Usually I start by taking these screws out, and this one right here as well. Now with these two screws out, we can usually pull this out. This side is a heavier one because this is a solid piece of steel. I got my gloves today. They were on the floor in the bedroom. I was trying to clean them. Okay, now we have access to the burners, and this one I can tell already why it's not. And this is usually from washing it and cleaning it, and they clean it with soap and disinfect everything. So usually this is what we're cleaning out of here, which is a good thing. You can see good flaming on here, on these ones, and the reason why we need to clean these is because the flames here are lacking air and fuel. So we're going to fix those problems right now. These are the two burners we got to take off. So in order to take these off, the valve and the flute is on this side, so we will remove these screws here. They're still kind of warm. And then these will slide out, and then we can clean them. And all we're going to do is clean in these holes right here. This is warm. Same with this side. We will also clean these, and then we'll see what it looks like. Awesome, it's working. Just the one side. Oh, okay. There it goes. After a little bit more work, I got these things to turn on a little better. So now they both fire right up. Nice. Okay, so while me and Mama were cleaning the burners, we were actually having to open a lot of the propane lines, or we had to fix the pilots and the propane lines on it, and some of the burners were clogged, so we were cleaning those tips out. And during the time we were doing that, the alarm went off to go pick up the baby. So Mama Bear took off, and she just now got back right when I finished up in there. So we're gonna take off from here. I gotta go run down to, I don't even know where it is. I gotta go run down to the rail yard, and I gotta go meet with Brother Hayes, and Mama's gonna go pick up Michael and Draven, and I'm gonna go with Brother Hayes back out to our house. He was cool and he bought an engine hoist, so I don't have the whole trouble of trying to move the car, then move the engine, and then move the car back in and then pull the engine. We're just gonna leave the car where it is and pull the engine like that.
Awesome.
So we're gonna go down to the rail yard right now and meet this dude. It's gonna hurt him, huh? We're heading back into Gallup right now. Earlier today when I hopped off downtown at the sand and gravel yard, I was helping Brother Hayes put together an engine hoist, and it was a brand new one out of the box, so we just put it together real quick and got it ready to get off at the house, so we weren't doing it over here. And then we came all the way out here. Mama Bear and the boys were already out here at the house, so I just got it unloaded. I got it set up in the garage just so it's not getting rained on or anything, and then we got ready real quick. I had to wash up because I was still I still had the grease and stuff all over from the grill and stuff that I was cleaning the burners earlier. So we had to wash up real quick, and now we're heading back in because Draven has something going on at school where he's going to be showing us his projects that he's been working on since the beginning of the semester. So we're going to be at the mid-school for an hour or so, and then we're gonna get some dinner and we're gonna cruise home. I think I'm with Mama on this, that there's a serious lack of lighting down at the end of this street where the mid school is. I really couldn't even tell that there were this many people here.
I know. I couldn't either.
Wow, the parking lot is full, and we definitely couldn't tell. There's definitely never this many parents here when we're picking the boys up. You think it's got something to do with daylight saving time?
I still don't like it. There's no lights. Oh my god. I'm driving around with my bright lights on and I still can't see anything.
There it goes.
You're going perfect.
This is how many they've gone through. We are leaving the mid school now. That was a wonderful turnout of parents.
Yes.
I was surprised and elated.
380 parents.
Yes, I like that.
So awesome.
I like that many parents showed up to see their child's progress and what's been going on this first semester. So that's cool. It was an eventful evening. We saw a lot of cool projects. We saw a lot of cool people.
Yes.
And another cool thing is we were recognized from YouTube by relatives. I don't want to say new relatives because they've always been my relatives. But my Nelly, she passed a few years back, and it was her brother's son, so her nephew, my dad's cousin. We ran into my dad's cousin, and they recognized us from YouTube. So shout out to Harry Lee Jr., to Delphine, and I tried to get the granddaughter's name. I think her name was Dalsania. If I messed it up, let me know. But huge shout out to them. Thank you for talking to us, because it feels really good to know when I have relatives out there, especially in a time of my life when I really need to know my relatives. So it was a wonderful night. Definitely a good evening with good conversations with administrators, teachers, and relatives, and also the students that were showing us the projects.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I liked your project, Lashana.
That was cool. That was awesome. So we're gonna go pick up some grub for dinner. We're gonna head back to the house. What are we thinking?
I don't know. Taco Bell's right here.
Taco Bell?
Daddy's been carrying around this thing.
Boom! 12 piece. That should feed us.
Yeah.
Well, me and the boys anyway.
Yes, it should. Just be enough for you guys.
Cruising through Gallup. As you can tell, we ended up at KFC again for dinner. I couldn't record in there because they were playing some music, and I don't want to get copyrighted. So, this is the explanation. That big bucket in the sky, it was the chicken.
Yeah.
And cool thing, shout out to the guy in there wearing the Rockies cap too.
Oh yeah.
I never see any Colorado fans here in town. Everybody's a Dodger fan or a Yankee fan or a Red Sox fan. Nobody likes to go through all the stress of being a Colorado Rockies fan. 25 years now and we still have not won a pennant. And we got swept in the only World Series we've ever been to.
Wow. It chilled out down here.
The traffic was so crazy earlier. Looks like somebody got busted.
We couldn't even leave the gas station when we're down here.
Oh yeah, New Mexico State Police got somebody. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
It is Friday. We have half a day today. We just left Jackson School. I walked him into Clayus, or walked him into the school. And now we're over here at the mid-school. We're going to drop Draven and Michael off. And then we have a couple of things to do. I have to go meet my niece at 9 because she broke her sunroof and she needs it closed. And I'm working on some drawings right now. So I'll be doing that in the truck until then. And then we have a tattoo this evening. It looks like something must have happened on the freeway. Usually when they shut the freeway down, the traffic gets really bad like this right here. Then they'll reroute the traffic on 66, and it's kind of a lot.
Wow, something did happen.
Me and Mama Bear, we're up here at Unum. We're gonna check my niece's car right now. So the sunroof won't close. This is as far as she got it before she just turned her car off, because I guess it opens back up all the way. So I guess I'm gonna figure it out. If anything, I just gotta reset it, and then hopefully it'll work. Okay, the sunroof is reset, and it closed. I'm probably gonna have to grease that later, but it's closed for now, so that's good. Let me go take her keys back to her. How much is that, Mama? $395 plus tax?
$400.
Okay. Now that we got the sunroof done, where are we in? All the traffic is backed up. You can see the traffic is backed up through the hogback as well, and now the police officers are sitting by the entrance to the freeway, blocking it off. These trucks are backing up on the freeway. It's been shut down since around 8 o'clock this morning, I guess. Oh man, there's a train, babe. The trains like to sit here because this is in the middle of the rail yard, and they have to unload and load different cars. Backing it up on the freeway. We ended up on the north side earlier today, and Mama was looking for some green polish or glitter for her Christmas style nails after her birthday set is gonna get redone.
Yes.
But we didn't find anything, and we tried to come on the south side. Well, not even the south side. We had to come downtown to Denny Pino's, and that's where I get a lot of my tattoo supplies when I don't order them in bulk. So if I need like 2 or 3 sets, I'll come down to Denny Pino's and buy 2 or 3 sets, and I also get my ink caps and stuff from there. So we were coming downtown. The train was here when we were cruising by earlier, and the train is still there. Hasn't moved.
So has it the traffic on the freeway.
And the traffic on the freeway still stops too, so seems like it's a bad day of getting around for everyone. So being as that may, we are gonna start heading down to the school like an hour early. Well, it's a half an hour. We have a half an hour alarm that goes off, so anywhere we're at, whatever job we're doing, we have a half an hour to clean up our tools and get to the school. And we're gonna start heading down there a half an hour before the half an hour alarm. So we have an hour to make our way to the west side. And right now a lot of the freeway traffic is backed up, so a lot of people are getting off on the Maimira exit, and they're getting off on the Munoz exit, and they're going across the tracks, and then they're getting on 66, and they're going down to the west side where we're going. So we're gonna get stuck in all this traffic here in a bit.
Yes, we are. I see cop lights in front of us.
Looks like the police are directing traffic already at this intersection because this is one of the main intersections getting onto 66 from Munoz overpass. And you can see that Munoz is jam-packed with freeway traffic. This is gonna be fun.
So they are going to direct traffic, huh?
Yes.
They probably should have done that a long time ago. It's like 4 hours into the accident now.
That's cool that NMSP is in town helping out. So the freeway is still closed and the traffic is still bad right here. We have our boys. So we're gonna go run down to Lowe's real quick. We're gonna grab some grub for dinner. I don't know what we're gonna have for dinner yet. But we're gonna head down there, we're gonna grab some grub, and then we're gonna head back to the house and we're gonna start getting ready for this tattoo. It's not until 6 this evening, but I got a few things to do. I gotta do stencil. We got a few things to do. What are we having for dinner, Mama?
I'm not sure. I haven't
Well, it
thought
sounds
about it
pretty
yet.
good.
Don't make me choose.
We'll all be eating vegetables and rice tonight.
Yes.
It seems as though the traffic cleared up quite a bit. The accident was cleaned up and they put the freeway traffic back on the freeway. We're done at Lowe's. We are heading home. For half a day, man, sure was a long one. Yep. Sure was a long one. We're heading home now. See what our dogs got into at home. We made it back to the house, and Mama started on dinner. I was trying to get some stuff taken care of, and I got the stencils. I was getting the tattoo stuff stenciled and ready. So now it's dinner time. Mama Bear made some teriyaki chicken and pineapples.
I'm just having rice.
These dudes can't even see them at night.
No, we can barely.
Well, we had a tattoo this evening, and we waited for around the time when we were supposed to be doing the tattoo, and I'd got everything set up. So everything was out and set up, like of course not the needles and the tubes because I can't open those until my client is here, but everything was set up and I was waiting and 2 hours after we had agreed on the time for a tattoo, we rescheduled. That was birthday money for Pam's birthday. We got a lot of things to do tomorrow. Sunday's church, Monday's the birthday. And we had to run to town to my cousin's real quick, and now we're heading home.
Well, that's it for this video.
We hope y'all enjoyed it.
And like always, thanks for all the love and support, guys.
We hope y'all have an awesome rest of your day. Y'all stay safe.
Stay warm.
We will catch you on the next one.
Peace.